Okay, this video is an addendum to the entrepreneurial series videos. Uh, I'm tempted to call it the radical entrepreneur, but I'm not really sure yet. This is just a recap for myself and others of the status of Touch Voice, the business, WebMac, the science fiction transhuman singularity I write as a blog, and the currency of ideas, which is an entrepreneurial site to try to promote entrepreneurial thinking for humanity. Over the last few years, there's a lot of ahs when I speak. That's because I'm parallel processing here. I'm running the speech thing as fast as I can think, so and I'm thinking down lots of what my friend Luke would call thought paths or thought trails, and so a lot of statistical and analysis things are sort of being done in the background. I'm not a computer. I interface well with computers. I think that's one of my gifts. And I've been able to, this is turning into an interview, I guess, but you need to know something about myself to really understand my comments. So I developed Touch Voice, this app which is now in Spanish, just finished a Spanish translation. I've never done a localization before. That was difficult, actually, more difficult than I anticipated. And being the CEO and the developer simultaneously, there's no possibility that I could wear marketing and strategic hats all at the same time. So I just change them out every once in a while and cycle on them so that I think like a businessman, I think like a computer scientist, I think like a philosopher and writer and things, and futurist like that. But okay, so I developed a series of apps. They're selling in the app stores, not as well as I'd like, but you know, that's a matter of tuning. And I'm learning how to be an entrepreneur. I'm one of the older entrepreneurs, but I don't think age is the issue here. I'd like to talk about some of the technologies that are influencing me at the present moment. Virtual reality is one of them. I had done a virtual reality project quite a few years back where I created a virtual world which could simulate something like this park, okay, that we're seeing in the recorded reel. But I think that with cardboard, my friend working there, Rob Jagno, and others at Google that I know, along with people in other industries, chip manufacturing, Intel, and so forth, that my anticipation in the mobile market is that virtual reality will become significant in the next 3 to 4 years, along with the emergence of possibly stronger augmented reality as well. And I think it's hard for some people to understand the difference between augmented reality and virtual reality, so I think I'm going to try to define it here. Virtual reality is the total, I believe, immersion into a virtual environment with an interface which is direct or, a go-between the human brain and how to influence that reality from a perspective view, running your avatar around, whether you're actually seeing your avatar or not when you look down at your hands and so forth. And being able to overlay information into the field of vision or directly onto the back of the brain in the occipital lobe or something like that. Before the emergence of those technologies, if humanity survives, and I believe they will, okay, we may be able to basically simulate thought paths, thought circuitry logic, if you will, human logic and emotions inside of a computer system. And once we reach that point in time, it's probably possibly to copy someone in high resolution and upload them, and then their copy would diverge from that point on, in nature. And it might be possible to, and this is thinking way far ahead, to do some sort of remote control of robots, drones, and that sort of thing on alien planetoids, where you could, be in virtual and have like a control of a robot to allow you manipulation of matter. And that's all I want to say now. That we've gone way off into sci-fi, but my friend Anne was saying that sci-fi writers should have the right to patent. And in this article, she was I think she was saying that in this article that she was, gave me about sci-fi writers should have the right to patent because she knows I'm a sci-fi writer. So anyway, so thank you, Anne, and so this is kind of the wrap-up video for 2015. We're approaching winter and Christmas, and on a personal level, we've had 2 deaths in one in the family, near-term friend of family, and so it's a very resolute, sort of thoughtful season for me to record my thoughts very honestly and share those with others. Okay, so thank you for listening, and have a wonderful winter season.